Infinite peace resonate with you and your family. We are here once again in our sanctuary. Depression, depressed people. I remember I was depressed once and twice and thrice, and nobody was there to pick me up. But I mentored myself out of it, and I'll tell you the secret, rather list of secrets. And if you're the kind of person who has ever been depressed, please watch this video and you may just stumble upon something amazing. And this is just it. All my videos that I share every Wednesdays and Saturdays is only about amazing things that I have come across that touched my soul. And this is the basic bottom line of this channel, Resonance Infinite, wherein I share my heart out to you guys. And this particular video is only about depression and depressed state of being. So I remember when I was depressed, I used to see the four walls around me, and that was the entire world for me. I would not want to get out of bed, would not have the courage to even go out and do something. More than courage, I would lack the energy and the enthusiasm towards anything in life. And I would say to myself, gosh, what am I doing? And is there any future for me? And somebody down the road used to shout out, no, you're finished. That's just a joke. You are less depressed if you just breathe in the oxygen, the life. You are less depressed if you realize the word depressed means. I want you to repeat after me. Just repeat after me, phonetically speaking. Let's say the word phonetically, right? And let's say it together in 3, 2, 1. Deep rest. Depressed means deep rest, which is you need deep rest. See, we all are working in this fast-paced world. We are running from point A to point Z, and in the middle are A to Z. And once we have reached Z, we want to reach A. So everybody surrounding you, including yourself, including me, I was in a point of time in life when I was in a hurry to reach nowhere, pointless, running towards something we don't even know where we are going. So in the process of reaching places, in the process of running to places, our body tells us, dude, slow down. But we don't listen. We keep on running, and when we keep on running, our body says finally, okay, if you're going to run that way, I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to shut down. I need sleep. You are in need of deep rest, and you feel depressed. So in the course of life, I'm busy, you are busy, everybody's busy. Can everybody please just stop for a second and take a break? Oh my God, is it that difficult to pause for a second? Where is that time to take a break? To simply pause, do nothing, just chill out and simply be. Listen to your body to slow down. Your body will give you sufficient signals. The work, activity of life will keep on going. It is fine to take a pause and a break every once in a while. Just stop and pause and then proceed. We need to understand, depression is normal. Depression is okay. So when I was depressed, I found the solution of slowing down. Seeing the sunset, being close to nature, made my depression disappear. I just realized one thing when I was depressed is I have to make an emotionally healthy choice. When I made the most emotionally stable and healthy choice was to get out. Just simply get out and be someplace, even in solitude, but some place other than my bedroom, some place where I'm close to myself, I'm closer to myself. And nature brings out your inner child, your inner self closer to you, wherein you can dissolve the negative blockages within you, the emotional baggage that has been pent up inside you. It all dissolves in nature. And that is when I started seeing sunrise, and it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot to get out of depression. As when you are in nature, when you are close to the sun, where you are close to the moon, where you are close to the birds, hearing their chirping sounds, hearing the flowers, hearing the wind, you slow down. You don't need to sleep too much. You don't need to stay in between the pillows too much. You just need to get out in nature. That could be your terrace. That could be a garden close by. That could be a lake or a pond. It just has to be you out in the nature. And when that happens, everything slows down. Even 1 hour spent in park, that is just what it takes to get out of depression. That is step 1. Are you bottling up your emotions and simply putting a cork on it and throwing that bottle away, far, far away? But actually what we are doing is, we are not bottling up the emotions and throwing it away. It is penetrating and bottling deep inside you. Once it's jam-packed, the bottle will burst. And that is when things take a turn for the worse. You are less depressed if you admit that you are depressed. Now, I see many people who try to be tough, and they're wearing this fake smile where the exterior facade that they carry, they want to show that they're very tough and they're very happy. Inside of them, the opposite is happening. They're not very happy. They're broken down from inside. Something is bothering them, and sometimes it is very eminent that something is wrong with people, but they still pretend to be tough. They have built these walls around them which they don't want anybody to enter, which they do not want to be broken down. These people with tough exterior are in deep trouble, because that is just going to get them into more and more depression. So, expressing your emotions to the fullest is a step to being less depressed. You are less depressed if you realize depression is suppression. If you suppress your feelings, your emotions, how you feel, you're just going to be more depressed, and those energy blockages, those negative energy blockages will be very hard to unwind and let go of. People who admit they have depression are not weak. Taking a break, taking a pause is not the sign of weakness. You have to know when to be active and when to be passive in life. And some people keep on throughout the month because in everyday life they have added these breaks and pauses in the right time, and their lifestyle which gives them a permanent vacation, which gives them the much rest, the deep rest which is needed by the body and the mind. Mostly the mind is achieved daily basis, and they cope up with life very well because they come from a very stable, emotionally stable base. And that base is created when you spend and indulge in dedicated time in doing something which fills your soul. Emotion is energy in motion. It's okay to cry. Well, that was a laughter. It's okay. Let's try one more time. It's okay to cry. It's okay, really okay to cry. So you see these people who are always carrying tissues and handkerchief around them, they are more likely to be less depressed. When you spend enough of these negative energies expressing them, your negative blockages will release itself and you will be a happier person. You are less depressed if you have enough of tryptophan. If you have sufficient tryptophan every day, you will be more happy. Tryptophan has been known for its qualities to pull a person out of depression. Now, what are we talking about? What is tryptophan? I believe most of us have not even heard about it yet. Tryptophan is an amino acid which is responsible for synthesizing serotonin. Serotonin is the happy chemical in your brain which is responsible for your happy mood. The feel good factor is the serotonin chemical, which again gives further raise to melatonin, which is the chemical which induces perfect sleep. If you have an imbalance sleep cycle, if you have an imbalance in your sleep cycle, that is a warning sign. You need to raise your melatonin. Now, tryptophan is an amino acid, but I say take up the vegan challenge. Eat healthy, eat vegetarian food. Now, I am not opposing non-veg food, but tryptophan is something which is found in huge quantities in vegetarian food like chia seeds, flax seeds, sunlight. A lot of serotonin and melatonin boost is going to happen if you see sunrise or sunset, or if you are out in the sun enough, just feel the warm light of sun at your face. That would do enough, and that would do wonders to pull you out of depression. Being in nature, eating healthy food, introducing a lot of tryptophan in your diet. I am a fan of chocolate. I eat a lot of dark chocolate and raw cacao. Now, raw cacao, you can search. The web is filled with it. They'll deliver it at your doorstep. It can be found in any grocery store around. And just YouTube is filled with recipes of cacao. These are few ingredients if you introduce in your lifestyle. Not only will they help you boost your immunity, boost your metabolism, boost your happy chemicals, they will pull you out of depression. You are what you eat. When you introduce these elements in your diet, what happens is you are getting a boost of energy. This sudden boost of energy within you eliminates that dark sunken place where you usually find yourself when you're depressed. And you may be needing deep rest, but not anymore. When you've introduced enough of tryptophan in your diet and your body is making sufficient serotonin and melatonin, you're having happy chemicals working out for you, you're having deep restful sleeps. And mind you, deep restful sleeps does not mean long hours of nap. It could be 6 hours of sleep and you could still be very restful and be very energetic the next morning. It's simply a matter of choosing the most emotionally stable choice at the moment. Now, as I would like to repeat, I found getting out of my confined four walls was the right choice to make, and escaping into the nature. I would be hours on my terrace and just lying down and viewing the vastness of the sky, and that would make my problems seem so small and after some time vanish. And I was mesmerized by the vastness of the nature, the vastness of the sky, and that is just me discovering something which each of us can. Once you escape into nature, you truly see time stop, everything slowing down, the noise going on in your brain and in your mind and body slowing down. You will find solution to all your questions. Once you relax, once you pause, once you take a break, you can prioritize what is important. Because being depressed impacts your body, impacts your well-being. If you're not mentally stable, emotionally stable, you're not going to be able to execute the difficult things. And we feel staying under pressure might help, but on the contrary, staying relaxed helps you execute the most difficult of activities in life. And every once in a while, in the entire 24-hour journey that you make every day, take a pause, have a break, and come to yourself. Find the switch off button and just dedicate that time to yourself. You have to build your own sanctuary wherein you are the most natural and wherein you don't have to be pretending to be something else rather than yourself. We are chasing paychecks in places we are not meant to be, with people we are not meant to be. We are in relationships with this person whom we are not even supposed to be with, who does not gel with us, who's draining the life energy inside us every day. Every waking moment you feel insecure, you feel fearful, but still you're somehow trying to make that work. It's not going to work out. Don't try to make your life so perfect on the outside that you fail to make things correct inside. You cannot lie to yourself. The emotions inside you do not lie. On your face, your heart will tell you that it's not happy. And when that happens, that is a call for action. Take action. When your inside is screaming, do not put on a fake smile outside. I tell you to cancel the plans where your heart does not tell you to go. There is a party your friend has called and you can't say no because they might not be friends anymore with you if you cancel. That is not your real friend, my friend. And you have to be your authentic self. If you agree with yourself, if you accept yourself 100%, love yourself 100%, listen to yourself 100%, and do as your heart commands, you will be out of depression in no time. So delete all the trash from your life and make space for yourself. I have always respected such people who have spoken their heart and mind without caring what anybody else would think. If you accept yourself 100%, love yourself 100%, you come in the divine alignment. Your body is well rested. You make choices in life that you're comfortable with, and you do not push yourself or force yourself or pretend to be somebody who you're not. You do not try to fit into some system which is not built for you. You're less depressed and you're out of depression in no time. I believe energy is contagious. Wouldn't you believe the same? Energy is contagious, and I try to surround myself with people who are uplifting in nature. One fine morning you wake up with all the negative people around you. You march into the day with more negative people around you. When sometimes you feel like covering your ears and passing by, when that happens, run. Do not stay there. Fill your life with positive people. Try and find these people who lift you. What happens is, the positive energy of the person I'm with lifts me up. My positive energy lifts them up. Now when we collide and interact with each other, when we hit each other, a massive positive energy generates, and what happens now is we are lifting each other up. And when we start laughing, there is no stopping us. And when you surround yourself with people who fill your brain and soul with positive thoughts, positive vibes, at least give you peace, you are likely to be less depressed. There is a lot of awakening happening in this world. Currently, a lot of people are reaching higher levels of consciousness. And a lot of these awakened people, they feel alienated because you're surrounded with fake negative people and you ask yourself, oh my God, where is everybody? Where have they gone? And then you meet someone and then you meet someone and you've thought where, and you start thinking, where were they the entire time? It's not about how you look, it's not about what you wear, it's not about how your body is, it's not about what other people think about you, it's not about the judgment of other people about you, it's how you feel inside. That matters the most in life, and that is what determines the quality of life. Accept yourself 100%. Love yourself 100%, and you will be less depressed. Eventually, life will start to feel like life again. When you've done these things, come back, scream. It's so good to be alive.